造成更大的影响。
Now we move on. My colleague and senior editor Uday Pratap Singh has spoken to the Deputy Secretary General of Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, František Růžička, on the ongoing Middle East war, India's economic potential, and the growth of AI at the Raisina Dialogue being held in India's capital, New Delhi. Let's take a look.
Well, joining us now is František Růžička. He's, of course, Deputy Secretary General for Organization for Economic Development and Cooperation. Thank you very much for being with us on NewsX. We are seeing, of course, economic partnerships grow between India and many other countries. Of course, there have been also several free trade agreements that we've seen signed in the last few months. How do you view this potential that many countries are now exploring with India?
I think that there is a huge potential, and of course we see it in the OECD as well. And I have not only participated at this very important and interesting forum, that is organized by, and I congratulate India for, but also in the bilateral discussions with my Indian partners. And we're discussing the different aspects of the cooperation, starting with a cooperation, for example, looking at the investment environment and how to assist from the OECD, to create the environment for investors that is conducive to attract more investments from other countries, but also that is conducive to bring the Indian investments to other countries as well. Then, of course, we are looking at the capacity building and institutional aspects. There are the discussions about the economic survey of India, where we could look at the whole complexity of the Indian economy, and to look at the position of the small medium enterprises, how to help these enterprises, to get better access to the digital technologies, how to get the better access to the investments, because sometimes they don't have the capacities. And then, of course, we look at the labor and skills issues, which of course we discussed just right now at the panel, that there is a lot of the complementarity the Indian system may provide for the aging societies in the industrially developed countries.
Now, you're based, of course, in Paris. We had the French president visit recently, Macron, for the AI Impact Summit. Now, AI, how can that be leveraged for further economic progress as well?
I think that, that is the key game changer in the economic progress. And I think that, there is also, I have to congratulate India for the AI summit, which was the continuation of the summit that was organized by President Macron. And I was listening very carefully to the President Macron's statement, where he said, that the Indian specialists, experts are governing the global world in the artificial intelligence as being the heads of the global companies. So AI is the game changers everywhere. AI has the impact on the education. AI has the impact on the social issues. AI has the impact on the labor market, and AI can increase the competitiveness, productivity. And as we discussed also today, I was very much surprised and happily surprised that in countries like India, AI is implemented much more than in some other developed countries. Thank you very much for the music.
Okay, yes. My final question to you is on the Middle East conflict, because we are seeing it continue, of course. Do you believe that could also now have an economic impact on certain countries, because we're going to see oil prices rise if it continues for a while? The Strait of Hormuz also is closed as we speak. That is obviously affecting energy security, oil supply, and also goods movement and logistics movement.
Yes, you put the question and you answer the questions. Because, you are fully right in the sense that the conflict does not have only the regional impacts or the impacts on the certain countries. The conflict, whenever it ends, will have the impact on the total global economy. And then, of course, we are not seeing only this conflict, but there are some other conflicts that are still, like the conflict in Ukraine, that altogether will bring the new geography in the economic, in the global value chains, in the energy supplies, in creating the connectivities and cooperation in the economic and trade sphere. And of course, we would like to help end these conflicts as soon as they can, because more we go, the more we create the bigger impact on the economies, including the countries like India.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
With journalist Dinesh Uday Pratap Singh in Delhi, NewsX.
That's all we have time for. Keep watching NewsX World for more news.